everyone, welcome to today's video. Today's video is another pagan video for you. Today I'm going to be going through some books that I've used throughout the last few years and some books that I think would be very helpful for anyone that wants to learn about being pagan and also for anyone that is pagan and wants a new book. So basically I'm going to go through, I've got 3 books here that I'm going to do like a little mini review for you and share why I think they were really helpful. So the first book that I have for you today is one that I've just read and one that I've just finished, and it is Basic Witches. This book is brilliant if you want a more modern and kind of basic kind of like viewpoint of what being pagan is basically. It's got a little bit of kind of like a Hollywood feel of it, so it's a little bit more kind of like easy to read, I would say. If you're not pagan and you just want to learn the basics of being pagan, this is the perfect book for you. It doesn't load you with a lot of history, it doesn't load you with a lot of facts that you don't really need. It just gives you kind of like the facts that you need, but in a way that it makes you feel like you're not actually reading an informational book. I absolutely just loved it because of the detailing of the book. The illustrations throughout this book are absolutely incredible. I love those. It is a hardback book, which I absolutely adore. It's also got a little bookmark, which is also a massive bonus for me as well. I just found this book to be really informational and really kind of fun, but in a good way. I really enjoyed reading this. I got a lot of positive vibes from it, and it's one that I will kind of always recommend to anybody. So even if you are pagan or if you're not pagan, I will always recommend this book for you. The next book that I've got is one that I've recently read, which I did and didn't enjoy. So it's basically this book here. It's called Witch, and it's by Lisa Lister. This book I did really enjoy because it had a lot of information in there that I didn't really know about, but it was very much focused more on women. She does say at the beginning that men can read it too, but I would definitely not recommend this to my male friends. It is still a good book. It's got a lot of information in there. Again, it's a little bit more modern. It's not got much history in there, but it goes through all the things that you need to learn about basically. I really enjoyed this book. It was really easy to read. I read it really quickly. It's again got really pretty illustrations on, like the moons there. It was full of all the kind of modern things that you would need. It's not really more of a kind of like a history book on kind of being pagan. And yeah, it's just a perfect book. Again, if you're, I think I would recommend this purely more for more pagans that want to learn more about themselves, and definitely females, not males. So that is Witch book. And the last book that I have to share with you is one that I actually first brought when I wanted to be a pagan, and it is the Book of English Magic. So this is basically a very kind of heavily dosed history book. It's got a lot of English magic in there, obviously with the title, and it just goes through all like the things like runes, how to plot a lee line, all about the Druid alphabet. It's got a lot of kind of English magic in there that's focusing on everything. So it's not basically focusing on being pagan, but it's focusing on all different types of route of being pagan. So this is the perfect book to go for if you kind of want a book and you're not sure what path to go down. If you're kind of focusing more on Wiccan and you want to kind of pick a path, then this will be perfect for you basically. Jam full of like history, full of all kind of like stories from what happened growing up kind of throughout the witch years and all the hangings and stuff like that. It's just a brilliant book to go for if you kind of want to learn about the basics of being a witch basically. So that is the Book of English Magic. Those are my 3 book recommendations if you want to kind of get into being pagan or if you want to learn more about your religion. Obviously there is absolutely tons to go through. I'm obviously trying to build up my collection at the moment, so I will be getting some more. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions, leave them below in the comments. I would love to check those out. And thank you for watching. Bye!